Okay, she shake her ass, she doesn't know how to sing. So that's what they basically were saying, like, oh my god, Andrea Bocelli invited this girl who shake her ass. So it was like, I became a singer because of you.
Like that kind of dance moves, it's not really that scandalous. I've seen it every day, almost all of her video. There's like that kind of sway your hips. Obviously, she just wears T-back, but it doesn't really makes her look like a pimp. 50 years ago, it's really a scandal when you look at this one. But nowadays, because of Anitta, I do think that it doesn't look like scandal anymore. It doesn't make sense. It's just like normal. The Life of Anitta official soundtrack. Side A Fantasy.
If there was a soundtrack of my life, it might sound like this. I was born in a very humble and simple place.
Childhood in Rio, 1995. Was she born in
Brazil,
1995?
in Rio. And my aunts, they were obsessed about Mariah Carey. The first time I remember, I was like 5 years old or something, or less, I don't know. But they were listening to Mariah at the house. And I remember that they had only one album of each one. And it was like two aunts and my mom. And they used to like share the album. So 1 week was with my mom, another week with my aunt number one, the other week with the other aunt. I remember me going to the other aunt's house, switching houses to be with the album, you know, with the CDs, so I could listen together. She was the one.
I mean, what the heck? Mariah Carey is one of the ultimate superstar. Way back then, when I was a child, I was also a fan of Mariah Carey. Nowadays, I really changed a lot because I don't really like Mariah Carey anymore. I changed into Anitta and Ariana Grande.
Who made me feel like I wanted to be a singer, because I was watching my mom and her sisters every day listening and singing to Mariah, and I was like, okay, I like that. I think I want to be a singer. The song Fantasy is...
Wait a moment. Do you mean that she really is a big deal with your part as an artist? Like, she's your influence?
Happy, and for me it's timeless. I listen to this song nowadays and it looks like it's a song made yesterday, you know? I love this song. Last year on Christmas, I was in Aspen shopping, and after suddenly Mariah drops into the store and I was like, whoa, and I was freezed, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything, she's here on her time, that's it. And then my friend was like, if you don't say something, I'm gonna say something. I was like, no, don't bother her, are you crazy? I remember that I looked at her and I was like, Mariah, I'm Anitta. And before I finished my name, she was like, wow, Anitta, I love you. It was like epic for me. I was seeing the person. I was like, I became a singer because of you. I changed my whole life, my whole family's life because of you.
Oh my goodness. I mean, like, just because of Mariah Carey, there is Anitta. If there was no Mariah Carey, there was no Anitta. Does it mean like that? Or just because of Mariah Carey, she influenced Anitta to become a singer? But I'm confused in whether Mariah Carey is her most influential singer, but she didn't follow Mariah Carey's footsteps. Like, the genre is totally different.
In front of me, talking to me, and knowing who I am was like, done. It's a wrap on having any goal in my life. I'm done.
Childhood in
I figured out I
favorite
wanted to be a
song,
singer, and for
2000.
me,
In
whatever I want to
2000.
do in my life, since I was a kid, I need to be amazing. I need to understand about everything so I can give my opinions. I've always been like that, and I've always been a lover of movies. There was this movie called Down to You. I was obsessed about this movie.
Wait, I haven't watched this video. I'm gonna watch it right now after this video. What do you guys think of this movie, Down to You? I mean, like, that's Anita's favorites.
Watch this movie like every week. And there was this moment that Julia Stiles, she sings for the guy this song. and she was singing for him, and I was like, what a great song.
I'm so
The track list.
in love with you.
And then
Oh, they sound like Bee Gees, something like that. It's really cool.
I met All Green. Then I started to search about music in the different ways. And this song, until nowadays, is my favorite song ever in life. If there is a point that I fall in love with someone in my life, the song needs to be this one. When I meet the person, I'm getting into the place, I meet the person, and then this song is playing in the back.
Does it mean like you will be fall in love with this kind of music? Like anybody, including me, when you met me, if I play this music, will you be in love with me, Anitta? Sure.
I was 23 years old and I was like,
Anitta
okay,
gets
what
into
else? What else
reggaeton.
I'm gonna do? I'm 23 right now and I got all the biggest awards in my country. I need to have another goal, like a bigger one, you know. I had a trip. I remember I was like, okay, let me go on vacations and search for what is going on in the world. Neymar is a soccer player here from Brazil, friends of mine. I went to his house with some friends, and they were all every time playing to Jimza, this song, Jimza, and I was like, which song is that? We don't know this song in Brazil, and here's like huge. And they were like, oh my god, it's J Balvin. And I was like, who is J Balvin? Let's go, I want to know.
Si necesitas reggaetón, dale. Sigue bailando, mami, no pare. Hacer
Oh, he's really famous. I mean, like I've heard some of his music. He also have sing along with was that Camila Cabello. We'll be interested about it.
Invited for Andrea Bocelli's tour here in Brazil. I was gonna sing with him at these two concerts. And then when it got to the news here in Brazil that I was invited to sing with him, again, a lot of people started with his comments, prejudice comments like, oh my god, even if I was poor, even if I was from the favela, I loved music and I studied. Here in Brazil, people were and are still very prejudiced with us, like, oh, okay, she shake her ass, she doesn't know how to sing. So that's what they basically were saying, like, oh my god, Andrea Bocelli invited this girl who shake her ass to sing with her. Oh my god.
Doesn't really mean that if you just shake your butt, you cannot sing a song. I mean, like, Anitta really proves them wrong. I mean, like, she breaks stereotypes.
This booty girl, she's gonna sing
what I
with
like
the
about
butt.
her, but
She's-
anyway.
you know,
Maybe.
it was very heavy comments. And the day that I was there to sing, it was a very big arena with 40,000 people. I was super prepared. I was already very nervous because you can imagine it's Andrea Bocelli. I was gonna sing 3 songs.
Wait, did she sing with Andrea Bocelli? I haven't seen it. I must see it.
One in English, one in Italian, and another in Spanish. And it's really hard to sing in another language, but okay, let's go. The first song was Me Alone. 40,000 people were like throwing
my.
up things and like really screaming, like saying like bad words and stuff. And I just deleted all of that from my head, and I was like, okay, let's do what you already know that you're gonna do. And when I started singing, after 5 seconds, they stopped screaming. And after 10 seconds, they started to clap hands. And when I finished the song, they were screaming, but in a good way, and standing up and clapping hands. Like, it was like they were saying, I'm sorry. And I felt glad, but also I was like, why did I need to go through this? Why people still so prejudiced with things, you know? After
I mean, like, if you're not that kind of really, like, a pop star or really that famous, like Andrea Bocelli, some people might misinterpret you and they might boo you at first, but I really do think that Anitta can prove them wrong. All of them wrong. Sure. Okay. Okay.